Hi everyone, this is Neel Raithatha, consultant audiologist and director of ClearWax. Thank you for joining me in my latest video using the WAXscope. And here we have a patient who attended with a solid plug of earwax in their right ear. And I'm commencing using microsuction. So laterally where we are now, so near the entrance, it's a bit of dry crusted skin as well, which can make it a bit more difficult to obtain a suction grip. So I've put some oil in already, I believe, or I shall do in a moment. And in the end, we use a combination of microsuction, an ear pick, forceps, and the ear hook to retrieve this from the ear. And once I remove the solid plug, you'll see that the ear canal does narrow quite a lot as it approaches the eardrum. There's also some dry, crusted wax skin attached to the eardrum. So this extends all the way from the entrance to the eardrum. But we managed to remove it all, I'm glad to say. So the entrance, they've got a few hairs. So when we go with the specular, we're just pushing those hairs out of the way. And again, with a solid plug like this, it can be very difficult to get a suction grip. And I'm just trying to give it a little wriggle, but here I'm purposely trying to lift it away from the posterior canal wall so then I can use my forceps to grab onto either side. If this piece of wax was pushed up against the back part of the ear canal, was it like it was a moment ago, I couldn't get one of the jaws on the canal wall side because it's against the canal. So just by lifting it away, you can see I've created a space that jaw now can get, it can clasp around this, but with the forceps it just cut it away, unfortunately. So back to the drawing board here. I'm just gonna go a bit higher up to see if I can get a better suction grip here. But I think some of the wax is quite dry and crumbly, so some of it just breaks away, which is kind of handy because when I used the ear pick and the hook, although it didn't initially remove it, it did cut through it and kind of break down the size of this plug, so it's easier to extract. But as I'm here right now and I've got a suction gun and wriggling, I can feel some resistance deeper in the ear, so that is a telltale sign that this plug extends all the way. So you can see it's moving around in little circles, but it's not necessarily coming forwards towards the entrance. When you've got a solid dry plug like this, it can be quite tricky actually. So you can see I'm just going to the top side where it's a bit smoother, just to kind of get the suction tip on top and pull, but it is tricky. It's slightly matted as well, so when you've got matted wax, those hairs reduce the suction power. I've put quite a lot of oil in at the moment, so I've kind of softened it as much as I can really, unless we really allow this to sit in the ear for about 10 minutes to soften. And even then, there's no guarantee it will soften it enough. So there's a bit of a gap around the side, so I think I'm going to use the ear pick on this occasion. But when I first used the ear pick, because the plug is so solid, it kind of bounced off it. It didn't penetrate. So I've tried to penetrate it there and it just grazed the surface. You can see that graze mark. So ideally, I want to get this into it. Because the plug goes all the way towards the eardrum, it's difficult to get around it. Now I've managed to claw it forward, if that's the right word, and now I'm going to see if I can get behind it. I know there's a bit of a gap now behind the plug, so it is coming a bit forwards. Now I don't think I managed to actually get anything out of the ear pick at this stage. I do go back to it a bit later, but we have fragmented it a little bit. You can see we're breaking it up, and sometimes that's kind of all you need the hook or the pick or the correct to do. But on this occasion, it wasn't enough, so I think I'm going to use the pick again, but eventually the ear hook was the one that really, really assisted. So the alternative with this patient, because it's not just going to come away with suction, this is either we put loads of drops in, let it penetrate, and hope that it's softened enough. Or if you're not using manual instruments, you would have to get this patient back. You're going to have to use drops for a while to really soften it. As you can see, I've managed to get the pick in and it's just cut through it again, but it did come somewhat forwards. Just going a bit deep, and it is slowly coming forwards. but I think in a moment I'm going to revert to the ear hook. Now the ear hook's got a bigger profile and it's quite a narrow ear. As I said earlier, you'll see how narrow it is once we get in, but now that I've created a gap, you can see I glided the hook in anteriorly, got in behind, and it's broken up a little bit. You can see it's coming away. And I think I'm gonna use it again, and then eventually I'm gonna go back to the pick. So I'm just mopping up some of the crumbs with suction. And I think, yeah, it all worked in tandem, and sometimes that's what you have to do. You have to use multiple instruments in one procedure. Bit of skin here, which never helps because that's like double-sided sticky tape. So this is the deeper wax because it's darker. So it's been, as the fresher wax has been secreted on the outer third, some of the older wax gets pushed further back. Obviously there's less natural oils and sweats being secreted deeper in the ear, so it gets dry, it oxidizes, gets darker. So quite a bit out there. It's about a third of the wax now. You can see to the left there's a bit of skin there, and I suspect that skin was holding this in place, because I said before I could feel some resistance, and with the combination of the pick and the hook we've really, and that skin, if you look deep, it's gone into the inferior recess, so this plug is still quite sizable. You can see the ear canal goes up and down. Just to the left of the suction tip, that white flap of skin, as the ear canal goes up, down, and that slither of skin has gone into the inferior recess. And the skin's kind of somehow, it's come away from that inferior recess, and we know bringing this plug forwards, but it's still too solid, it's just not getting a grip. So what am I going to use here? It's going to be the hook or the pick. It's the pick. And again, the pick's quite useful in narrow ears because it's a low profile. You can see we're just dragging this forwards, just clawing it forwards. As I said, I can't get the pick into the wax because it's too solid, but now I can get in and behind it a little bit. And I think I'm going to use, might just use a suction to, again, get some of these crumbs out that I've developed, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to use the hook again. I might be wrong. We shall see. Or is this coming away by itself? So this piece is going to come away, but there's still quite a lot in there. But it's now near the entrance where all the hairs are, so that's a telltale sign where we're working. So to the right where I am now, that wax looks a bit softer, so I've got a better suction grip. And this is just near the entrance on the anterior canal wall, so this is a bit matted, there's a lot of skin there, so this will come away. And so the canal's becoming clearer, and once I get this out, the canal is clear, it's unoccluded, but you'll see some crusted wax, dead skin, right on the eardrum there, so we're going to use a fine end suction tip, just getting it in focus. Again, there's a few hairs matted to it, but it is actually stuck. It's not loose, because if it was loose, it would be at the base of the eardrum. This is kind of stuck near the center and anteriorly, but it just came away. There's a few crumbs at the base on the right-hand side. But this gives you an idea of how, the next shot will give you an idea of how narrow it is. So this wax, you can tell that it's quite dry and hard because it's been compressed against the canal wall. You can see the skin is somewhat grazed there. And then we'll have a final look at the eardrum. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video, guys. Take care, keep well, speak soon. Bye.